little bit of smoke going on. This is the Logi variant. They don't have any type of armament. So they got to rely on the lab behind them. Oh! Second AAV gets hit, and he is engined in the middle of the water. He's a sitting duck. Russians on the bridge. They're trying to dismount. Marines out the top. They're trying to do what they can. Swim for it. Oh, no. Overboard. Absolute sitting ducks. Looks like everybody just went down in the drink. Hey guys, MoiDawg here, and today we've got another episode of Eye in the Sky, where we take a look at a game of Squad from the top down, and in this one, we've got the very first game of Squad v3. We got our server up, the potato fields, and the moment the patch dropped, we immediately swapped over to the new map, Black Coast, and tuned in to see the Marine Corps try to naval invade for the first time ever. No spoilers just yet, but as you saw in the intro, it was amazing. There were some incredible moments, hilarious firefights, and of course, intense squad combat. And as you watch, try to think about all the new ways that Squad has now opened up not just this map, but other maps because of amphibious vehicles. It's incredible. I'm absolutely loving Squad v3, and this round was the best way to kick off the new update. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and drop me a comment below with your thoughts on the Marines, amphibious vehicles, and of course, the new map. And don't forget to check out the live streams at twitch.tv/MoiDawg, where I stream every weekday. But that's it for me. Until next time, peace.
Oh, what should...
All right, so we're going to be on board with the USMC, okay? We are going to be doing brand spanking new Black Coast Invasion. 200 tickets for the attackers, the U.S. Marine Corps, brand new faction, against Russian ground forces. This is going to be a bit tough. Because you have the U.S., which are on the USS Essex here. And I'm going to, it looks like a little foggy here. But you can see you have some Marines loaded up in the AAVs. LAV as well. And then you got the ribs. And so they're loading up to get ready for an assault here. And then above deck, we have the two Super Hueys, or what? The Venoms, rather. On the flight deck. And you can see, yeah, there's a new, you can see, there's a new model or animation for whenever you get into chest deep water, your rifle actually goes above your head, as you can see right there. Also, if you notice, he's kind of glistening. There's also a new interaction with, I think this guy might actually drown. There's a new interaction where as you get muddier and wetter, your uniform will also, snow also, it will start to accumulate a little bit. So uniforms actually show how long you've been alive and run around in the mud and water and stuff. First game of V3. Unless these guys did any playtest, a lot of this should be brand new for people. Monastery is the first cap point for the U.S. Marine Corps. If you look over here.
No.
If the Marines are able to secure Monastery, they'll actually have a deployment, a new like kind of spawn point for ground Logi that will go there. But they got to get on the beach first. You can see there's a lot of Logi. Russia has to start way up north, so that way you get a little bit of a, I don't know, by the time they get down to Monastery, that's gonna be kind of close. We'll have to see. But there it is. The ribs are dropping. The AAVs are rolling. And the first amphibious invasion of V3 is a go. Oh, did they just lose someone? They just dropped in the water. Yeah, you can't get out of it. No, you gotta stay. He fell off the front of the boat. You gotta stay up there.
Good luck, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, wait, no, he just swapped spots. He's in the front again. Woof. Yeah, do not dismount while that thing moves. You are not in for a good time if you do that. Let's take a look. Pardon the map real quick, guys. Just want to see, because there's a couple other boats way out in the fog. Oh, and this is cool. The fog with the helicopter, the ribs coming in. Oh, this is great. Oh, he beached that. All right, no more Logi runs for these guys. Oh, they're super beached. Guys, you can dismount close. All right, the Marines have officially landed. Let's take a look at who might be on the other side. Blue, the Marines. We have just on the other side of the hill some Russians. Looks like they're oh, actually, hold on a second. You got a whole bunch of Russians all spread out. Let's take a look at the map because we had our AAVs and LAVs. They are super slow to move. You can see them right down here, very slow in the water. Captain's Gamer did go down. Stimpy, over on the left of your screen here, is starting to make his way up to where the Marines are. He does go down. While this landing goes on, there's another one happening.
Enemy tiger dead.
One LAV-25, while in the water, was able to take out a tiger. And look at this.
Waiting for you, LAV. Watch out.
LAV, the first one to hit the beach.
For us over here, or the one in your stack? 11, find a good
And
spot.
behind
There,
him-
right here.
Oh. RPG
There it is.
just missed.
Copy. They are.
He does
they're
hit the
now down.
the AAV though. Got to be careful. That's a full AAV. Little bit of smoke going on. This is the Logi variant. They don't have any type of armament, so they got to rely on the lab behind them. Oh, second AAV gets hit, and he is engined in the middle of the water. He's a sitting duck. Russians on the bridge. They're trying to dismount. Marines out the top. They're trying to do what they can. Swim for it. Oh, no. Overboard. Absolute sitting ducks. Looks like everybody just went down in the drink.
Right? It's really light, right? I still don't really know what to think of it, though.
I think that was an entire squad wipe of Marines just trying to do what they could just to get out of that situation. And oh my goodness, the Russians on the bridge just looking like...
It was really weird.
Did that really just happen?
Completely.
Too easy.
Yeah, exactly. Spawn the,
And that is
spawn
one
the thingy.
dead
Sprout the
AAV.
Spawn the,
Squad
thingy,
wipe,
you know.
Logi AAV wipe.
Oh shit, you're just wiggling around. This thing is so light.
LAV-25 coming back, trying to do what he can. Oh my goodness, it just opens up on all the Russians on the bridge. An absolute slaughter. Talk about payback. LAV-25 does work. Oh, and it's a mine. It blows up. The bad ending. Oh no.
I just took out fucking 2 squads that hit a mine.
Unbelievable.
Squad's gonna attack from the west and sort of north.
And it looks like, wait a second, am I seeing this right? There's one Marine left. What is he doing on top of the AAV? He's just sitting there. He doesn't know what he wants to do. I think they're trying to slowly drive away. All right. In the meantime, we've had one. You see right here. This was actually. they're pushing the rib back. The rib from earlier was able to drop one fob, and they're actually the Marines able to get a spawn point here. So Marines are pushing in on Monastery from the west, and as chaotic as it was, the rest. Oh, this is actually great from the Marines. They've gone inland, and now they're pushing to Monastery, while all the Russians are stuck down at the initial landing for Squad 4. Squad 4, the first landing we saw, are kind of acting like a sacrificial landing. And kind of like moths to a flame, all the Russians are focusing on that, while right from the west, we have a fantastic push onto the point. One Marine squad pushing into Monastery. Seabish looks like he's opening up.
East, southeast, east.
Oh, wow. Good shot. Just burst fires. Clears out Dr. Nakib. You got Mr. Bean over here. On top of the Monastery. Oh, actually, what a great GL. Nearly hit Seabish. He just ran out. GL against GL. And the Russian comes out on top, and you can hear those new AK sounds, actually. If you guys haven't noticed, there's I believe, only at a certain distance, the AK sounds a little bit different. Gambrew in the window. Swapping to his GL here, Bean Boy. Oh, doesn't need to. We're going to take a look at the map once again. Yeah, this western attack. This is a really good response by the Russians. There weren't that many people back here earlier. A squad must have just redeployed, and this entire western side has now been pretty much fought back. Go take a look at the invasion force down south. 131 tickets for the Marines. 750 for the Russians.
Yo, Squad 4, please be advised, enemy HAP marked accurately K1349, northwest of your position.
And man, it would be really good to have these boats earlier.
We're distracted.
They could do some logi runs, but they're just stuck. And if I'm the Russians, I don't want to destroy those boats. Keep them up there. They're going to be stuck. No supplies. White Feather pushing up. Trying to get up the hill just a little bit. We're going to try to see what he sees for just a second, because, man, look at the... oh! He's going to get the better of him. Good little burst fire. I really like the Marine Corps camo.
Can do. We're landing and getting another.
Oh, great shot.
11,
Knocks out a PKM, or PKP rather.
11, I walked right in on that.
Oh, and another one to his left.
Copy.
A 3-piece. Can it be a 4-piece? It is. Can it be a 5-piece? The buddy hop reload. They're panicking. Oh, the marksman swaps to his pistol. Remember, swapping to your pistol is always quicker than reloading.
Who's in need for supplies?
Great save by the marksman. All right, trying to mop up. Oh, wow. Jeeves Taylor might be able to make up for what White Feather just did if he looks to his left. No, what? Boyer just fired the RPG-28. Oh, he hit the helicopter. No way. I thought he was shooting it at the Marine. He was shooting at the helicopter, knocks out the engine, and the Huey slams into the beach.
Yeah, I didn't know there was one over here.
What a play. I will take that. Fantastic shot by the Russian hat with Boyer. And Taylor trying once again. But Seal secures the hill for the Russians, and this is just going to be a slugfest here. Now, there is... Hold on a second. We're going to take... There's a lot of good infantry fighting out here. Let's take a look at the Russians. They said, well, hey, you guys are amphibious, right? Well, we can also be amphibious. These BTRs can swim, buddy. We got a shark in the water. BTR has decided to try to flank this western fob, which the Rib had deployed at the start of the game. Oh, little frame drops there. And fantastic! The BTR, while in amphibious mode, comes up behind the flank and knocks out the LAV.
I took a lat run right there when I was hovering. Very close.
From the water. That's it. Oh, and nearly gets hit himself. Wow, they might be taking on water. These are some big waves, dude. Yo, watch yourself. Just the splashing, it's so good. Seeing the vehicles react to the water, up and down, explosions affected as well. I mean, this is great. Even though the vehicle itself looks a little wet. I mean, this is just great, great work. Oh, actually, let's take... There's about to be another AAV down here. Oh, this is with the Mark 19. Let's check this out. I thought this was a Logi one, but this is the Mark 19 AAV.
Start being wary of our tickets, guys. 55.
And there's that Mark 19 going off.
Did you see him? No. See him? It was just infantry shooting at us.
Actually, that might have been the 50 cal.
It's off to the left on the beach, I think.
Has a new sound, so that actually was the 50. They're trying to figure out where this Tiger is. Oh, it's a scout car, actually. Scout car front right. They can't quite see him just yet. Very hard to orient yourself in the water. Should see him now, straight ahead. Maybe. Up, down, left, right. Bobbing with the waves. No. RPG hits short. There it goes. 50 opens up. And just as the 50 opens up, the BTR opens up. And the AAV is going to be a sitting duck.
What guns do these transpos have? The new ones, the AAVCs? No, the LMA-25s.
And down goes the AAV to the BTR, who's having a hell of a game. I can't reiterate. I hope you guys are seeing this. Do you see how much the game opens up when you can go wherever you want with the amphibious vehicles? It is actually insane. Like angles and places that you wouldn't even think of. You think you were safe. You just would not expect people. It's incredible seeing the game just open up like this. I absolutely love it. Super Huey flying over Monastery. We're going to turn on our markers here so we can see 37 tickets for the Marines. And they are closing in on Monastery. They have neutralized it. They are capping.
Oh, somebody's shooting toes at me.
But there are a lot of Russians fighting back in. Let's turn on the cap area. This is a big cap area, guys. You see this red dome? The red dome is the cap area, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm seeing a little bit more blue than red. left side of your screen, there looks like a pretty good sized squad element that's up for the Marines. For Russians, they've been trickling in and just kind of getting killed. Onesie twosie. $26 tickets. Oh, they're holding neutral. They're holding neutral. It's halfway capped. The Russians, there's just enough Russians on there. Marines can do this. They got 26 tickets left. Wonder if there's a medic in here. If there's a medic, they can... Oh, there is. Excuse the frame drop here. Oh, no!
That's just like handicapping yourself. You should get used to that feeling.
Oh, and they weren't healed up all the way. 2 Marines go
We're no
down.
longer capping. We need people to get in the cap.
10 has a fucking...
And they are all
Roger,
over
they're gonna
Monastery. Kaspersky tries to do what he can to clear out the perimeter.
Oh, I haven't heard you. I haven't heard you say that at all, basically.
Yeah, that was nearby Monastery, but somebody needed a bomb.
Watch out, there is a BTR on the west east side.
It's like what?
Yeah.
Halal Alfredo.
No, it's on the west side. We saw it there earlier.
Oh, they're trying to save the radio. You might be able to.
Yeah, get a radio down. You get
Oh,
11,
great
medic
shot by the
close. Let me get your
Marines.
medic up fucking north to the,
Keeping that radio down would be huge. Because the Russians, they actually don't have a spawn point if this goes down.
4 coming in from the north. Jeeves Taylor.
16 tickets.
We're taking down the fob right now.
No, you got 4 guys. They're very close to it. That's what I'm talking about. It's White Feather and Tech Mud. Make sure they go to the commander and help them, okay?
Can you mark it for me?
Need to be very
On
careful
the
here.
commander,
16
on
tickets.
On Monastery.
It is. Oh, the Russians are
talk to
capping
commander, do
back
whatever he
just
says.
barely. No one's here. We got to turn this back on. Mimi might get the radio back up. The radio has gone down just in the nick of time, and as a half of a Russian element has gotten back onto the point, the radio goes down. Minus 20 tickets for the Russians, but more importantly, no
4,
near
5,
spawn
6, 5.
point.
You guys need to help them too then. I see we got a lot of people coming in from the west.
A tiger coming in from the north side of Monastery, trying to just bide some time.
Coming in from the north.
Great shot with the SMA from White Feather.
This might be a wrap, boys.
$12 tickets. And White Feather gets picked off by an SVDM by Wix. Still looking at it. Oh, it looks like... Let me double check which one this is. I think this was... Yep, this was a U.S. Marine radio. Luckily, it hasn't been found just yet, but they knew it was in the area. Marines can still do this. There's enough of Marines out west here. And there's... Oh, wait! South Squad 4 has finally broken through on the south. 11 tickets. We're going to do a quick camera movement here. Stick with us here. Squad 4, since the beginning of the game, has been nearly pushed back into the sea. And they have now broken through. And if they can come back and help secure Monastery with 9 tickets to go, Marines might have a chance.
Shit.
Squad 4 is crawling, just trying to be careful. Trying to watch our tickets. We're going to see what the Russians can see here, because it is very difficult to see the Marine camo. Oh, and you have is that an LAV in the back now?
Yeah, these houses are a little more slippery too.
LAV trying to push in. If he can mop up some infantry, 8 tickets left.
Are we stuck?
Russians have nearly capped all the way back.
No, they're taking the cap.
7 tickets. It's not impossible. They just can't give up.
No, it's no chance.
Don't think so. Everybody would have to give up and we just lose if it's up.
True, you're not wrong. Oh, we got a lot of people coming in from the south and west. Maybe that might save us. No, they've completely taken it. Never mind. Scratch that. Gotcha.
It's not over though.
I'm trying to think. Probably.
You can
best
see a lot
bet
of
is
red
to-
names.
on this map to just put a half.
Little fire
close
team
northeast.
just gets knocked out. 6 tickets left, and the Marines are capping though. The Marines are capping. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A handful. Oh no, they found the radio. Stimpy's on the radio.
Vehicles so they don't get caught out in the middle of nowhere.
Also, don't bring those fucking amphibious.
That could be
vehicles
it.
Up close on the actual like. I'm gonna draw some red lines here. On that, like this shit, it's gonna be.
No,
really
it's
expensive
not.
on These beaches.
Alarin with the
Go around.
save.
There's a reason why you have vehicles you can go around the entire.
4 tickets. No. Alarin with the save. It's Ander with the save.
On the squad 5 move
Wicks
mark
now.
there, that is an
Gets killed by
actual, like,
Kaspersky.
already built fortress
Kaspersky
thing.
has to run in there and
That
dig
they
that
gotta
radio
have
up.
in there,
1
and that's
ticket
where the
left.
toes were coming from. It's up high on a hill already. So,
Oh
there is
no,
rebound.
so close.
Bliat.
Am I
A
the only one
hell
only getting 50 FPS?
Of a game though. Incredibly entertaining. 107 kills to 109. Fantastic. Really well played from both teams. GG's.